Hello, everybody. It's Sandra. I went to this wonderful auction and I didn't end up buying anything, but I thought you might have fun just sort of strolling around with me. This was a very interesting and cool kind of mod box of Barbie and Stacy. Stacy is Barbie's younger sister. She's preteen. I think that's her right there in the bikini. And I think those other Barbies with the eyelashes or twist and turns, those actually have some value to them. I don't know what that lot went for. And of course, the country camper. Those are very strange looking ducks. I had to look twice at them. I wasn't sure what they were. So they had a few lots of jewelry. We're really going to take a look at some of these here. I'm going to look for something interesting, something valuable, something I can flip for a profit. There were a lot of jewelry people at this auction, man. I mean, a lot. People had loops. A couple of women had notebooks. It was a whole thing. So the prices usually go too high at this auction, especially on those lots. So what I've been doing is I've been putting my own lots in there. I mean, if people want to pay more than stuff is worth, I guess I can just do the if you can't beat 'em, join 'em thing, because I really do like to buy lots of jewelry. But this auction, it's kind of untouchable. So I've been selling instead of buying. Here's a really beautiful Whiting and Davis purse. Taking a look in here. Some pretty stuff. Some kind of common things. That was kind of a cool little tin case. Oops, sorry for the camera work. Oh, I was trying to open that, I see. I love these spice jars. Aren't those cool? Those are probably from the 30s or 40s, just a guess. Yeah, they had a lot of kind of cool kitchenware, that primitive country looking kitchen stuff. I love the feel of those. Probably a lot of Bakelite in there. Nice bright colors, wonderful old buttons. This is a really pretty ink can. Some napkin rings, of course. Those look like they might be sterling. Oh, look, someone's teddy bear. How much do you love that teddy bear? I was checking to see if he was a humpback, but he wasn't. Of course, teddy bear is famously named for Teddy Roosevelt, who went bear hunting in the early 1900s. And some cartoonist and some newspaper put a picture of him with the bear, and it became named the teddy bear after that. So there's your trivia for the day. You probably already knew that. Lots and lots of these sets of bowls. Why can't I think of what they're called right now? Yeah, can't think of it, but they had a lot of them. That's a great old juicer. I really like that. We're going to come back later and have a closer look at those cigar bands. Here's some beautiful antique porcelain dolls. So this one has what's called sleep eyes. Now there's a weight inside the head. I'm going to try to show that in a minute. Yeah, there it is. You see that weight? So when you ship those, a lot of times the porcelain can get cracked. So if you sell a doll like that and you're going to ship it, you need to take the wig off and put bubble wrap around. I'm trying to open her eyes right there. And put bubble wrap around that weight. These are lovely. I'm not afraid of dolls. I think they're beautiful. I know a lot of people get creeped out. I think they're sweet. Mr. Christmas always sells very, very well for me on eBay. And that was kind of cool. So now we're going to look in the case. Definitely some pretty stuff. I love that goldfish and cat pin. It's really cute. I guess those are all sterling, or some are. I think that butterfly was probably 800. It's kind of a cool angel. I love that. Isn't that a great amber and sterling pin? It's very modernist. This I really loved. Spectacles, 12 karat glasses, and that is, oh my Lord, what is happening with my brain? What kind of glass is that? Peking. Oh, Lord. 3 14-karat gold stick pins there. Lovely old cameos. I really like that one on the lower left that looks like a Victorian photograph. I'm probably moving a little bit too fast here. Sometimes those scenic cameos can sell for a bunch. Oh, I love those mother of pearl earrings on top, those swirly ones. And here's a whole mitt full of cool stuff. Love all that amber. But I knew they were going to go high. Here are some more dishes. Oh, these are interesting. I don't know what these are, but they're medals from the 80s for something. I thought they were just kind of cool. Just taking a look to see, is it something I can sell? I don't know. Just don't know what they are. They're in very nice condition, colorful. I could see maybe somebody collecting those. This one was the best one, I thought. So let's rummage around in this jewelry a little bit. Lots of beads in here. Not to poo-poo the beads. Those can be valuable. Sometimes the pearls can be real. That's a pretty little locket. And also sometimes you see amber and things like that. People don't know. They think they're plastic. I didn't see anything kind of that was a home run. Let me know if you see anything. There's some more old kitchen stuff. Oh, look at the pink thermoset. I don't have any of that color. But that's very interesting. Pretty little locket. Look at this though. It's sort of like, I don't know, it's just a shade of pink I've never seen before in thermoset, not lucite stuff. That was sort of the only thing I liked. Well, I liked this too. It's a belt buckle, but I didn't see the other part. Pretty stuff for sure. People collect old bottles, of course, especially if they say poison or they have a skull and crossbones on them. These are interesting. These probably sold for a bunch. I didn't stay. I was, I don't know what happened. I just got super tired. And yeah, that doesn't usually happen, but I got very kind of fatigued. And they were late. And yeah, I don't know. I just left. There's the Keebler elf, and I think that's the Quaker Oats guy. That's interesting. It says those are chocolate molds. Okay. I have sold some antique chocolate molds on eBay in my day. Oh, I love this. It's probably from the 20s or 30s. And then this too, look. I don't know what that is. I mean, it looks like a thing to do shots. I don't know if that's what it is. That's what it looks like. I love those. And what else? Some really pretty glass. And some more nesting bowls. Pyrex, that's what I'm trying to think of. Oh, for heaven's sake. Yes, of course. Look at those great old milk bottles. Does anybody remember milk bottles being delivered to their house? I don't. I was a little bit before my time. Not much, but a little bit. Here's some pretty gold rings. Yeah, this is where the higher end stuff is. Pocket watches, a wildly collectible. That's beautiful. I have something similar to that. And look at this sterling silver belt. Wow. That was very beautiful also. Some really pretty stuff in there. There's a nice charm bracelet in there too. I'm going to be coming on to that in a second. There it is. That was a nice heavy piece, it looks like. Of all the charm bracelets I've ever seen in my travels, I've never yet seen a gold one. So here's a German hat. I've actually sold two of these in the past, and they were covered with pins. I took the pins off, though, and sold those separately one by one. That's a nice collectible thing, but the condition wasn't so great on those. We're going to have a look later at the postcard albums. All right, I see some jewelry. Oh, first we're going to take a look at the Coca-Cola thing. Okay, let's see if we're in love with anything in here. I am sort of in like with everything. I'm not in love. But those are pretty pieces, for sure. I like that moon. That's the one I like. We're going to come back and have a closer look at the postcards in a bit. Oh, look at the Victorian cards. I love these. I just like to sit at the kitchen table and go through stuff like this. I think they're beautiful. Here's a kind of a creepy early Santa. Santa Claus in those days, the depiction of him, not really super fun and jolly. He's a serious fellow, you know? That's a beautiful thing. Necklace. Advertising stuff is always popular. Oh, look at that. Oh, no. No, no, no. Music by Rickers Rhythm Makers. Okay, here's some more sterling. Let's take a look. Well, that's sort of unusual. That weird pin or whatever it is. I like that ring also. Now these, I don't know what they are. They're beautifully carved and they're very, very light. If you know what those are, just let me know. I'm curious. I don't know what kind of wood that can be. They certainly weren't heavy. They were probably worth a fortune. I don't know. And that's a quill box that's made out of quills. Some food. I think those are food dogs, right? Look at this awesome coral necklace. Look at the pendant. Kind of cool, right? Just wear a big old fish pendant. Some cool bags. I don't know if those are Whiting and Davis or not. Oh, well, some of those look to be Bakelite to me. Don't know. That I would love to just see what's in there. I don't know. I see a butterfly wing, more for a butterfly wing bracelet, it looks like, a panel bracelet. Those are some old patches. WW2 stuff. I would like to see in there. I couldn't really see. See, the glass was scratched and that bag was sort of dirty. Lots of watches. A little mosaic piece. People collect old pens, of course. And, of course, old watches. Sometimes the watches have real gemstones in them, and also sometimes there's little bits of real gold on them. I think that dog is a bank, I think. That's probably some silver, some pretty metals. All right, let's take a look. What do we see? Nice stuff. I like the feet bracelet. Did you see that? I love the third one from the left here. That's very cool. This is odd too. Look, a chicken. What? You can't wear a chicken pendant. It's too crazy. Oh, that's an awesome decanter. No, I love crazy pendants and crazy stuff. Oh, this is interesting. Dear Sir, the Pifford elastic heel plate not to be had. Pear jaws for giant outnippers cannot be found at present. I think it said, or something. Cannot be found at moment. I don't know what kind of accent that is. It sucks, whatever it is. I was trying to be fancy, but it just sounds dumb. Ooh, old photographs. I really try not to buy these just because I don't have the room. It's a fine looking family, probably from the 20s or 30s. Oh, what happened to all these people? I hope they had good lives. Those are the photos I want to look at, and there is a guy right there guarding them, so I can't see. Okay, this is a lot. If I stayed, this is the one I wanted because not only are there two charm bracelets that I would have liked to have seen, but there's an awesome one. You ready? There it is on the right. Look at that. Oh, Lord, that is old and gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. That's the one I wanted. Okay, we're going to come take another look here at some stuff. Yeah, this box seemed to have some cool old things. There's wampum. I had never seen wampum before. That's why I just wanted to open it and see what it was. It's a nice old ring. Some nice old stuff in there. Costume for sure, some of it. I know a couple of the boxes I was looking through. I did see some sterling in there. I love baskets. Do you? That'd be really cute on a chain. Yeah, who knows if those matching cufflinks were in there or not. Wow, a lot of rings in there. That's a great cufflink. Definitely cute stuff, but I don't really see anything super valuable jumping out at me. That would have been fun to go through with you. That would have made a nice, fun video, I think. Oh, this is fun. You spin it around. Either it goes on yes or no. I like that one. I was trying to see what that was. I couldn't tell if that was old or just made to look old, but it was all tangled up. So I tried to yank it a little bit, but carefully, of course. Oh, look at this. A moose. What? A moose brooch. Well, have you ever? There's some charm. See those little, those ones right there? Those are definitely sterling. I think those are sterling right there. There's definitely some sterling in there. I guess that's one of the boxes I found. Some stuff. But, you know, this box probably sold for $300 or something. That's the problem. That's a great old dress clip. Wow, that's probably check. There's another brooch. I hope I pick it up. Yeah, look at that. Wow, that one's really nice. So that seems to be what they do. They take like a bunch of kind of junk, broken, mismatched, newer stuff, and then they throw two or three really pretty things on it. And somehow it just gets bid up too high, I think, just because of those couple of things. I mean, unless there's stuff sometimes that I miss, I'm sure that's the case too. I was just trying to see if that was like a hand-painted thing. I don't know. I'm not sure. But that's what I was wondering. I love old papers and things. I was trying to be so careful. I didn't want to damage any of those edges on anything, and there was a heavy thing, so I couldn't really get a good look underneath. This is pretty funny. Look. Look at the kind of scary caricature face, some of these old things. That would have been a very interesting thing to go through. Wow, look at that. It's a little risque. From the 50s or 60s. Kind of fun. Look how sexy the women are in those, right? I've had postcards in the past, but I really don't have time to sell that number of them at this point. Oh, pretty little girl. I was trying to figure out if she had eyeliner on. Doesn't it look like it? Or maybe her hair is so dark, her eyes just look like that. Look at this dapper young fellow. He's really young. He looks like he's 15 years old. Looks like he's wearing his dad's clothes, right? Look at that. When you have a good thing, hold tight. Look at that. That's an awesome photograph. Horse and buggy. That's great. Yeah, some of these are advertising cards. Interesting. Oh, Oakham, Connecticut? Is that what that said? Oakham, never heard of it. Hmm. Newspaper and magazine agent. Interesting. Let's see if there's anything else in there. I don't think I went through all the pages. Take a quick look in here. Hmm. Yeah, I really like these. Those might sell for something. Not sure. Not really my area of expertise, but I do love them. So I passed this by before. I just thought that was a really pretty box, and then I realized, let me just open this. Whoa! Jewelry. All right, let's see. Anything we can make a ton of money on? No, I don't know what that is. That's Oddfellows, I believe. To fraternal organizations. I was checking to see if that was an ashtray like the last thing I bought, but it isn't. I mean, it may be for ashes, but it didn't have the little cigarette holder. I have that same necklace. That's so weird when that happens. So random, right? Of all the millions of pieces of jewelry that are made, then you find two alike. Let's see what we've got down here. I love the feel of those mesh things. Pretty book chain bracelet. KK. A little bit of this and that. I think the box is kind of the best thing there, the jewelry box. That's a great jewelry box, actually. Might be handmade. These are interesting. So these are patches. They're beautiful Olympic patches. I mean, they're so high quality. I don't know what those sold for, but I was thinking about, if I had stayed and I didn't like get tired or whatever, I would have bid on these, I think. Nice and easy to ship, and I think those might have had some value. I don't know, I've never seen anything like it. So there are a lot of cigar bands here. I mean, there's got to be thousands of bands here. I'm not exaggerating. So I was thinking, boy, if they sold for $1 each or something. See how many there are? And they go on and on and on. Double layers. But I don't know a thing about them. And again, I don't have time to start a new project. I have enough stuff around here I need to sell. I love old stuff like this. Case of sterling tobacco, $99. A case of matches, $20. Interesting. Look at the penmanship. I mean, people just don't write like that anymore. I've heard that young people, a lot of them can't even read cursive. They can't read it. Seems sort of hard to believe that that's not being taught anymore, but is that true? Somebody tell me if that's true. I'm just curious. We had to learn it in grammar school. We had to learn both. Roach? Teapot? Is that what that said? That's pretty funny. 5 cheese. It seems like they were selling like wholesale. Oh, as soon as I say it, it says wholesale right there. Molasses. Huh. Interesting. I wonder where somebody saved all those for all those years, right? Well, we are at the end of our little auction adventure. I'm sorry that I didn't buy anything, and I'm sorry I didn't stay. I did like some of those things. But anyhow, I hope that you enjoy just kind of taking a stroll around this auction with me and just looking at some of the pretty items. Please like this video, leave me a comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you want. And I will catch you soon, everybody. Bye-bye.